Jurassic World Dominion. The trailer's coming out, or this is the last trailer, which is it's kind of but what, a month or so.
Yeah.
But we haven't watched it, or at least on the channel haven't watched it. So cool. So another Chris. This one's Chris Pratt this time. So all right. Oh, real quick before we move on. So this is the third one in the Jurassic World franchise. Did you guys like the first two?
I actually did.
Yeah.
I didn't like the old original ones. I didn't like 2 and 3. You know, I love the first Jurassic Park, but I didn't really love 2 and 3. This one, I really liked 1 and 2, and I think I'm gonna love 3 because they're bringing back all the original characters. I am hyped. I'm almost excited to see that as I am see Love and Thunder is on that level. Like this Jurassic Park one, this is going to be epic.
Yeah. What about you, Will?
Yeah, I did enjoy the other two. I want to say, like, as disrespectful as it sounds, I might have fallen asleep or dozed off in the second one, but I did enjoy it. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I like the one a lot. It was pretty cool. They brought it back again for some reason. You know, I just thought it was like they're bringing back the dead park that is based as revolves around dead dinosaurs that they brought back. So very meta. But I did not like how number 2 ended. I thought it was
all set up for number 3. I thought it was stupid.
Big time.
You should have definitely just hit the button, killed all the dinosaurs, been done.
Yeah. That wasn't even the part that bothered me. Okay, this isn't a spoiler at this time. The movie's been out for a few years. As soon as I saw that little kid, the little girl, I'm like, she's a clone. She's a clone. And I'm just gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I knew that.
And she winds up being the clone because obviously everything is about cloning, in this in this franchise, and it annoyed me. I was like, why are you gonna go down that route? I just felt it was like you're trying to put too much seriousness in a story about dinosaurs. Like you're putting like ethics of human stuff rather than just ethics of like playing God with animals. Now you're like playing God with actual humans. I was like, ugh.
I thought that actually made sense because you're playing God with animals or just playing God.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So it's not just about animals because bring back dinosaurs. You're playing God. Period. Things that they're extinct for a reason, and I think that's what we're going to see. And I think 2 was only used just to get to 3. Like I think the best one's going to be 1 and 3, and 2 was used to like now the dinosaurs are everywhere. Now what the fuck are we going to do now? I'm sorry. What we're going to do now?
Yeah. Although number 2 had probably one of the best things in all of the Jurassic franchise is as they're pulling away in the boat. And you see the Bronchiosaurus kind of like running to the edge, like, don't leave me. And it gets killed. I was like, there was not a dry eye in that theater.
Oh, man. You're
gonna die.
I was like, Littlefoot, no.
Not again.
No, I completely forgot about that. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's watch this one then. All right. So it's called Dominion.
I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real. Something that they could see and touch. Creation is an act of sheer will. Life will find a way.
We can't keep her here forever.
If they find her, we're never going to see her again. We got to protect her. That's our job.
Humans and dinosaurs can't coexist. We created an ecological disaster.
Ellie Sattler.
Oh, Alan Grant.
You didn't come out all this way just to catch up now, did you?
You coming or what?
That's what she said.
We're racing toward the extinction of our species. We not only lack dominion over nature, we're subordinate to it.
Come back.
I always come back.
Shit.
Yeah, this is the part.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Call back.
Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
Wow.
June 10th. All right. What you guys think?
I'll let Will go first because I'm going to gather my thoughts.
Do you think? I'm excited. I'm excited. Brought back the OGs, and they didn't do it in a stupid way. Like, I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously, but like, it seemed right. It seemed right. It didn't seem like it was a cheap little trope to bring in the OGs to close it all in. It seemed like the story's gonna tie in. I don't know what the story's about, but all I know is I seen flying dinosaurs with feathers, and I want to see that. Yeah, action packed. Love it. What about you guys?
Yeah, I'll go because I know Brian's got he's building up.
It's got to clean up the mess.
I'm excited. It looks amazing. And like you said, I'm glad to see the original guys coming back. Laura Dern, forgot the other everyone else's name. But yeah, they're coming back. I think it's gonna be cool. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, that's right. Yeah, he was in number 2 though a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I think he's gonna actually interact with the rest of the cast. But yeah, it's I think it's gonna be cool, but I don't know how it's gonna end. That's my thing. It's like, how can you end this? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. All right.
What the hell has Alec Grant been doing for the last 3 movies? Like, what the hell he's supposed to be the expert of raptors everywhere. So we've had live raptors and he's still digging up bones. Does anyone have a problem with that? Does anyone else have a question? Why are you digging up bones? We got the actual thing right over there. You're not gonna be in the movie. Like, what? You're the first one to survive Jurassic World. I mean, what are you talking about? That didn't make any sense to me. But after that whole rant, that movie looks epic. Honestly, it looks like the conclusion, and I think the conclusion might be we're.
Yeah.
That's the conclusion is, and I mean, you can't be on the streets going down the Champs-Elysees in Paris and seeing running away from some raptors and then running into 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, that means you're. What I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. But I think because of that, I think this is going to be an epic type of movie. Like one of those movies you have to see in IMAX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to enjoy just the experience and everything. Even when that stupid clone girl, it's all her fault.
Yeah, it's all.
They should all tell her, like, you see her, you should point at her like, you did this.
This is your fault. Make her watch the people that get eaten by the T-Rex. Like, see, that's you. Yeah. It's just also. Oh yeah, I'm like, wait, how did they get across the sea? But yeah, I forgot. There's like people who bought them and already like picked up and like took off because they were. Yeah, that whole part I thought was stupid too. It was like, we're gonna make them into weapons. What? This is
Who's gonna control a dinosaur? It's a dinosaur. Like
It's still a living creature. It's like saying, like, hey, I'm gonna make this rhinoceros into a weapon. Like, no one does that unless you're like Black Panther.
They did it in like the early 10s. In BC AD, like 5 AD. That's when they were like taking elephants across,
like 300.
Like what are you talking about? You don't do that now. Why? Because you can't control them. It's so idiotic that they even think that that's a good idea.
I mean, also,
they're trying to
have guns. You have guns.
They're trying to pull Dr. Evil and put some like laser beams on top of the sharks' heads or something. That's the only way
that was. And I don't know if you, because I know you said you fell asleep in the second one. That's how they were trying to control it. Like they like artificially made a raptor or whatever, and they the stupidest thing. They made a gun, but instead of being a gun, it's a giant laser pointer that tells the raptor to go attack like a cat. So I was like, I'm like, so they made a gun to shoot a laser pointer. Why didn't you just make a gun? Just make a gun and shoot the person you're pointing at with the laser. Like, what are you doing? It was the stupidest premise.
Pull the trigger.
It was the stupidest premise. Like, I get like having exotic animals. Like, I can see like some big freaking like drug lord. Like, I want a T-Rex. Like because that's what they do. But like making it a weapon, I thought was like, I'm like, why? That's stupid. We have nukes and bombs and all this crazy shit. It's like, I'm gonna send a T-Rex.
Hey, I'm just saying. What about you? You have Rancors. I mean, I'm just saying they got all the space, and they're still using animals too. So I'm just saying, it almost makes sense. Only thing that giant alligator thing that doesn't make any sense. What the hell were you thinking? We never go in the water again. I mean, I'm black, so I barely go in the water anyway. But now, definitely not going in the water, knowing that those giant alligator things that can jump up and eat everybody. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
And then also we got Alyssa came in. She said, "Oh my God, you're all so damn old." Like, holy crap! What's the Ice Age? we're talking about like Jurassic Park, not even Jurassic World. When did Jurassic Park came out? What, early 90s?
Yeah, it was
93.
I was young. Yeah, like 93, 92, 93. It gotta be
93.
Yeah.
And it holds up. I watched it last summer out in the yard on a projector, and it was like, I'm like, damn, it's still a good movie. So,
it's a great story. That's why you can bring the guys from Jurassic Park 1, bring them back to this movie, and it makes perfect sense. And it actually gives validity to it.
Yeah.
What they need to do is they need to go feed that doctor to a velociraptor or something like that, so you can stop creating these damn dinosaurs. What are you doing? Stop. You saw the first Jurassic Park didn't work. Why you keep on doing it? Stop.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man. Anything else before we move on?
I got a theory.
What you got?
So you guys mentioned, how will this whole franchise end, right? Because it's saying like this is the conclusion of all this. What if humans become extinct or damn near extinct? They kill everybody, and then you're just left with, Jeff Goldblum.
Saying that's a big pile of shit. Like, that's all he does. He just walks around. Just saying that.
Oh my God. That's my theory. Everybody
like Snowpiercer. Then the world goes to a deep freeze, and then we got the Snowpiercer. You didn't know that Jurassic World and Snowpiercer in the same universe.
Yeah. See, that was one thing that kind of bothered me with the way they went about it. Was at least the original 3, you can it was kind of based in our reality. You know what I mean? Like, only a select few people knew about Jurassic Park. But now with Jurassic World, it became an attraction. People were going there. So I was like, all right, so it's a whole different world. So that was kind of like one thing for me. It was like, I'm like, oh, this is our world. This is like our reality or whatever, But now it's like, oh no, it's a whole different thing. Oh, didn't they bring a T-Rex over in like number 3?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Never mind. So I don't know. And that one sucked. I remember that one sucking.
It was horrible.
Yeah, those were not
But
good.
if T-Rex and lions come together, what?
Yeah. Rich people with stupid ideas. How the world
like
works.